It's Amy and welcome back to my channel and another Vlogmas video. Incredibly, it is already time to start thinking about the new year and New Year's resolutions and 2019, and is that not crazy to anyone else? I'm still getting used to it being 2018 and all of a sudden that's over. Like, that happened already. Is that something that just happened to everyone else? Because I don't really remember 2018 happening to me personally. I just sound like such an old person right now, ranting about how quickly the time goes. I sound like my grandmother. How ridiculous is that? Whether we're ready for it or not, 2019 is just around the corner, and as much as it's like terrifying that that is like coming at us at such speed, it's also super exciting because I'm one of those people who really gets into New Year, fresh start, new me, all the resolutions, like I'm gonna be my best self in this new year, and it never really pans out exactly as I would like it to. I'm never this all singing, all dancing, healthy eating, gym attending, like fashionista who's like well read and like super like awesome at all things. But setting New Year's resolutions for myself is really helpful to my just general self-improvement. I find that it does really work. That's not to say that I keep every New Year's resolution that I set, but I definitely at least achieve 2 to 3 of my resolutions every single year, and then by the time that I've done them all year, they're just a habit, and then they're just a part of my life. So that means every year, even if I only achieve 2 resolutions, I'm improving 2 aspects of my life year on year, and that just seems like a good thing to do, right? I think it's a good thing. I know a lot of people don't buy into New Year's resolutions, and that's fine, but I like them. So today's video is going to be about them. My first New Year's resolution is the big one. It is the one that is going to be the biggest challenge to me, and it is the one that I am the most excited about. I have decided to take part in Veganuary this year. And if you don't know what Veganuary is, it's a charity, and basically they encourage people to go vegan for the whole month of January. If you guys watched last year's New Year's resolution video, then you might remember that that's when I decided to go 100% vegetarian, because I was still kind of like flexitarianing it. It's because I'm trying to say a word that doesn't exist. That's why that's difficult. But I was still like dipping in and out of meat where it was convenient. Like if I was at a restaurant that didn't serve a vegetarian option, I would just like opt for the meat. Whereas since 2018 hit, I have eaten no meat, except that one time at the Marine Ball by accident and made me violently sick, but we're not going to talk about that. But for a while now, I've really been like drawn like a moth to the flame towards the idea of veganism, because I originally went into being a vegetarian for the planet and the environmental impacts, and then it became about the animals. Once I started to learn about factory farming, I was like, ew, gross, that's so sad and terrible. I don't want to be a part of that. But I still am. I am still damaging the environment. I am still taking part in animal agriculture by consuming dairy and eggs, which I don't consume a lot of. Like, I never drink milk. I never eat eggs. I do eat cheese a lot. I mean, cheese is just so great. But also, a lot of the, like, processed food that I eat does have egg or milk or some kind of animal product in it. So while I'm not, like, drinking a glass of milk and having an omelette, I'm still, like, taking part in this whole animal product eating thing. I know that for me personally, the vegan lifestyle just is something that would just sit better with my soul. So that's why I decided to take part in Veganuary. I think it's going to be a really great challenge for me. And honestly, this is going to sound like such a like ridiculous excuse, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think if I was still living in the UK here, living my life, I would be fine to wake up on the 1st of January and say, I am vegan now. End. Not just for Veganuary, not just for 31 days, but like, this is my new lifestyle. But living in Bahrain, I don't know how feasible it would be to make such a massive lifestyle change in a place that does not cater to that lifestyle. I sometimes find it difficult being vegetarian in Bahrain. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in Kuwait, but there aren't that many options for me. So I know that going vegan would be even harder. So that's why I'm giving myself the Veganuary period to just find my feet and work out like, okay, how sustainable is this for me in the situation that I am in? If I was still living here, it would be easy. Everywhere I go, vegan food. Morrison's vegan party range, delicious. Greg's bringing out a vegan sausage roll. I heard that Domino's have vegan pizza here now. Is that true? Is that real? Like, this is the place to be if you were a vegan, I feel, because the UK is just killing it. So that's where I am with that. I feel like I've been talking about this for years, and I do have other resolutions to talk about, but like I said, this is the big one. This is the big challenge for me. This could like shake up my entire foundation of my life, maybe, who knows, but I'm excited about it. I'm going to be doing a whole Veganuary challenge on my YouTube channel in January. So on Friday, regular videos will run as usual, and then I'll also have additional Veganuary videos every Tuesday. So that is my first New Year's resolution, and that is the big one. That is the big, exciting, scary one. My next New Year's resolution kind of ties in with the Veganuary thing, and it is to cook more. Oh, good Lord, the amount of takeout I have ordered since I moved to Bahrain. It's not even funny at this point. It's disgusting. The thing is that I've just become super lazy in the kitchen, and it's no good. It's not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work for Veganuary because nothing is vegan. So I'm gonna have to get my butt in the kitchen and cook some things. My next resolution is the same resolution that I have every year, and it's like a little reading challenge that I set for myself, and it is to read 12 books from the BBC's big read list, or whatever it's, I can never remember what that list is called, but the BBC has like a list of 100 books that you should read before you die. I'm slowly making my way through it. So I try and challenge myself to read 12 books from that a year. This year, failed epically. Like, not even gonna lie, not even failed a little bit, failed like straight up failed. I think I read one. So I'm gonna choose my 12 for this year, and I'm gonna like hold myself accountable to that, because 12 books is not that many realistically. So I just need to like keep on top of it and it'll be fine. My next New Year's resolution is to invest more time and energy into my YouTube channel and my new blog. This was something that I was like all over and really on top of back in the summer when I got home from traveling. I spent hours redesigning my blog, like putting new images and like doing all the graphic-y things. Like, I'm not a technical person, so it's difficult for me, but I felt like I did a good job. I made the website look good. I was making good content. I felt like my videos were good, I think. I feel like they were okay. And I was really investing a lot of time and energy and love into it, because I do love it and I feel like it deserves a lot of my time and energy. But since I moved to Bahrain, I've just been so busy. So in the new year, I really want to make sure that I am producing like high quality content, that it is getting to you on time. And I know that sometimes that's difficult because Wi-Fi goes down, cameras break, unexpected like apocalyptic type things happen. It is what it is. But if I'm a little bit more prepared and like ahead of my game, on top of my game, if I'm on top of my game, those are the words I'm trying to say. But if I do that, then hopefully we won't have so many issues, because I would really like to see this channel continue to grow in 2019. That would be a blast. That would be great. I love y'all. I love this family that we have, and I want to see it expand. So that's the goal. And my final New Year's resolution for next year is to save for Christmas 2019. I always tell myself I'm gonna do this and I never do, and then Christmas hits and I'm like, okay, well suddenly I need to like find a bunch of money from somewhere. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take £10 a week out of my weekly budget and put it to one side So by the time I get to Christmas, I should have about £500, which is a good chunk of change that if you take £500 out of your budget at the end of the year, it's like, oh my god, it's £500, that's so much. But if you take it a little bit at a time throughout the year, you're not going to notice it as much. Won't be so scary. So those are my New Year's resolutions for 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about them, and I would love to know what your New Year's resolutions are for next year. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Are any of you thinking of doing Veganuary? Because I would love like a Veganuary support system on here. That would be fantastic if we could have like our own little Veganuary community. Like I feel like that's going to help me keep my head above the water. I would love if you would take a second to give this video a thumbs up. Every time you do that, it really helps me out. It like really supports my channel. So thank you to everyone who does that. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already to become a member of our Oddball family. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you guys so much. You are my oddballs and I love you. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I love you all so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.